Good afternoon, Wolverine fans, and welcome to JV Baseball. Uh, Tonight, the Wolverines will be facing crosstown rival Aplington-Parkersburg in a JV varsity doubleheader. My name's Brad Eichenberg. I'll be bringing you the JV game by myself tonight, as Joe Huck has other obligations right now, but he'll be back for the varsity game. Wolverines came off an 8-4 victory last night over East Marshall. So, good job last night by them guys. A little bit about tonight. We have Aiden Nielsen on the mound, Kane McCumber behind the plate. Quinn Mills will be at short. Jacob Feeker will be in left. Gavin Jabrock will be at second base. Jalen Haugen will be at first base. Aiden Walston will be in center field. Julian Haugen will be at third. Levi Folkerts will be in right field. Umpires are out on the field. Nielsen getting ready, throwing a few warm-up pitches. Tells McCumber, let's throw one down and get this game started. Beautiful night here in Dike. Breeze blowing left to right, so that might mess with a few fly balls if it gets up in the jet stream. So okay, we need to have the music off. Hopefully they know how. There we go. Music's off. Wes Shirk in the box. Nielsen throws his first pitch as ball one. Up high. Nielsen's ready. Kicks and delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike number one. 1-1 on Shirk, the first baseman tonight for the Falcons. The 1-1. Curveball in there, strike two. One and two. He's ready, gives McCumber the nod, delivers. Just a little bit down and away. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Nielsen delivers. Swung and fouled away. And Shirk will live to see another pitch from Nielsen. Nielsen doesn't work particularly fast. Takes his time. The delivery. That's driven into left center field. Long run for Aiden Walston. And there's going to be a single by Shirk. That's sixth pitch at bat for Shirk. Paid off with a single. No outs. Brings in Luke Jacobson, the center fielder tonight. Short lead by Shirk. Haugen holding him on. Throw back, not in time. Nielsen delivers to the plate. Oh, and we got a balk, I think. That's no pitch. So the balk and the no pitch moves Shirk to second. Got a little discussion. No count on Jacobson. Nielsen's ready, delivers. Ball inside, 1-0. You'll hear the breeze coming through the window. Good lead by Shirk at second. Lifted high, right back towards us. Hits the net. 1-1. One ball, one strike, one on. For the Falcons. Nielsen delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Pitch upstairs, 2-2. Ready for the next one. Here it comes. Runner goes. That's driven shallow into center. That's going to fall in between everybody. Shirk has to hold up, not knowing if that was going to be caught. But Jacobson nonetheless has a single. So 2 singles starting off for the Falcons. Brings in Hoppenworth. He's going to be doing the pitching tonight for the Falcons. Batting third. Runners on the corners for AP. Nielsen sets. Throws back. Now we got safe. And the runner scores from third. I don't know what's going on, but that was the attention nonetheless for Jacobson. Did his part as he got the run home from third. 1-0. And Jacobson standing on second. Swung and missed, strike 1. On Hoppenworth, Steggy on deck. Sets, delivers. Curveball misses, low and inside, 1-1. Here comes a 1-1. Swing and miss, strike 2. Good fastball by Nielsen. Put it right by Hoppenworth. Here's where he tends to struggle on the 1-2. Fouled away. One ball, 2 strikes on Hoppenworth. The next pitch, curveball misses, 2-2. Wolverines need to find an out somewhere here. Jabrock sneaks over to second. The delivery to the plate. Struck him out looking. Good pitch by Nielsen to get Hoppenworth looking for out number 1. Brings in Steggy, the shortstop, batting left-handed. Nielsen walks off the mound, kind of chases Jacobson back, but to no prevail. Mills, strike number 1 on Steggy. Nielsen gets set. Big lead by Jacobson at second. The delivery. That gets away from McCumber, and Steggy's going to have, or excuse me, Jacobson's going to have third. 1-1 now. Wolverines need to get over the hump here. Usually have their problems in the first inning. Seen it in the first game of the year against Columbus. That pitch is down and away. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Nielsen sets, delivers. Strike two. Two and two with one out. Still top of the first inning. Swing and drop, third strike. Oh my goodness. Drop, third strike. He's safe at first. Runner scores from third, 2-0. Brings in Ammons. Number 13. Ammons, a right-hander. The pitch, upstairs, 1-0. A lot of pitches thrown already by Nielsen. He comes set. Chases Steggy back to first. 1-0 on Ammons. The pitch, swung and missed, strike one. Dedamore on deck. One and one. 2-0 early here in this ball game. Steggy has his lead. The 1-1 to Ammons. Ball one, or ball two. Two and one on Ammons, the second baseman. That pitch is outside. 3-1. The 3-1. Chopped to the third baseman, Haugen. Picks it up. Delivers across the diamond. In time to get Ammons. Good play by Julian Haugen. 2 outs now. Runner advances to second. Brings in Dedamore. Steggy, big lead. The pitch chopped right back to Nielsen. Gloves it. Throws to Jalen Haugen at first. And that is the inning. But the Falcons get two. Lead 2-0. We'll be back for the bottom of the first right after this. There's the throw down by the catcher, Ogle. And we're ready for the bottom of the first inning. Wolverines trail 2-0. Hoppenworth on the hill for the Falcons. Going to face Mills, Feeker, and Nielsen. Mills takes one inside. Ball one. Hoppenworth next pitch. Driven into right, and that's going to be just foul. One ball, one strike. Mills hit that one just foul down the right field line. The 1-1 from Hoppenworth. Pitch is outside, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1. In tight, and Mills has himself a walk. First walk by either side. And that's going to put Quinn Mills on first base with Jacob Feeker coming in the box. Playing left field tonight. The pitch. Feeker's going to foul one off to the right. Down in the count, 0-1. Hoppenworth peers in at Ogle. The delivery. Feeker swings and misses. Strike two. Oh and 2 on Jacob Feeker. Mills has his lead. The pitch. There goes Mills. He's going to lift one into left. Coming on is the left fielder and bobbles it, kicks it, and everybody's going to be safe. So the long run by the left fielder, Asher, does not come up with the play. Kicks the ball a little bit and allows Feeker to be safe. Brings in the pitcher, Aiden Nielsen. Aiden trying to help his own cause. Two on, no outs. The bluff back by Hoppenworth. The delivery to the plate. Nielsen takes one inside, ball one. One and 0 on Nielsen. The next one, strike one. One ball, one strike. Two on, no outs. The pitch. That's inside. 2-1. Hoppenworth's next pitch. And Quinn Mills has himself third base. As the throw was there, but it was not secured by Dedamore at third. It's two and two. Nielsen's going to chop one to the first baseman. That's through. That brings home Mills from third. And pushes Feeker to third. And Nielsen's going to have himself a single. Brings in Gavin Jabrock, playing second base tonight. Runners on the corners now for the Wolverines, who now trail just 2-1. Hoppenworth gets set. The kick, the delivery. Strike one to Gerbrock. He's going to lift one high, shallow. Long run for the center fielder. It falls in between. The throw into second. And we have himself an RBI double for Gerbrock as he hit that one into shallow right center field. Nielsen's going to be on third. Gerbrock's going to be on second. Jalen Haugen's going to be at the plate. Strike one from Hoppenworth. Need to put this one in play. Infield in for the Falcons. That pitch is outside. 1-1. So they're going to try and cut down that runner at home. He's going to ground one to the right side. The play is going to be in time. Boy, I don't know if he got the tag there in time or not. But out nonetheless at home. So Nielsen gets tagged out at home. Score remains 2-2. Pushes Gerbrock to third. And Julian Haugen is going to be on with the fielder's choice. Brings in Aiden Walston. Left-handed batter. Runners on the corners. We have time. Umpire time. Now we're ready for play. Hoppenworth gets set. The delivery. Walston swings through that one. And Haugen's going to have himself second. So breaks up the force at second. Draws everybody in on the infield for the Falcons. Strike two on Wally. Hoppenworth with the 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2 now. One ball, two strikes, 2 on, 1 out. The delivery. Austin's going to lift one. Left field. That's going to fall. Here comes Gerbrock from third. He's going to be in there safely. That's going to be an RBI single for Aiden Walston. Wolverines pull ahead 3-2 here. Bottom of the first inning. Brings in Julian Haugen, the third baseman. The pitch to Haugen. Swings through it. Strike number one. Shout out to the girls soccer team. That one gets fouled away. 0-2. They came up short in their semifinal game today against Nevada, losing that game 1-0. And he's out on strikes. A little breaking ball from Hoppenworth gets Julian Haugen looking for out number 2. Strikeout number 1 for Hoppenworth. Brings in Levi Folkerts. Looks at a pitch down low. Levi's going to ground one slowly in the grass. Dedamore's up. fires across the diamond in time to get Folkerts. Nonetheless, Wolverines strand 2 and lead this game 3-2. We'll go to the top of the second right after this. Back here for the top of the second inning. Wolverines have pulled ahead 3-2 over the Falcons. It'll be Ogle, Jensen, and Schultz to face Aiden Nielsen here. Nielsen's first pitch up at the elbows, ball 1. The next, chopped high to short. Mills has it. Gets it across in time to Haugen for out number 1. Good play by Quinn Mills over there at short as that ball took a little bit of a different hop off the grass. Able to glove it and get Asher in time. Brings in the catcher Ogle. Nielsen's first pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Is ball 1, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Ooh, and that's going to hit Ogle. So the Falcons have 1 on here. Again, Joe Huck not with me for this JV game. He's has other obligations. But thank you to Joe for getting me started up here so I can bring this ball game to you. Pitch is outside to Jensen. 1-0. Ogle takes his lead. Nielsen kicks and delivers to the plate outside, 2-0. Schultz is on deck. Nielsen behind in the count, 2-0. The kick, the fire, in tight. Throw down by McCumber. Not in time, as Ogle's going to have himself second on the stolen base. Three 3-0 on Jensen. Strike number 1. Three and 1. Nielsen has to come back twice to Jensen. And that's going to be a walk. So the base on balls is the first by Nielsen. Brings in Schultz. Runners on first and second. 1 out here. Top of the second inning. Nielsen walks off the mound, chases Ogle back to second. Now the delivery driven in the hole. Haugen's going to grab it and touch third unassistedly. Good play by Julian Haugen. Out number 2. So Schultz reaches on the fielder's choice. Brings in Eli Penn. The pitch. Strike 1. Oh and 1, 2 on, 2 outs. Strike number 2. The 0-2 from Nielsen. In at the shoes. 1 and 2. The 1-2. That gets away from McCumber. Everybody's going to move up a base. 2 and 2. Joe comes back for the pregame for the varsity game. Talk a little bit about the Wolverine victory last night, 13-0 over East Marshall. Wolverines are really starting to hit the ball here early in the season. Boy, just misses outside. Puts the count 3-2 on Penn. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, and that's going to be a walk. Brings on the top of the order, and Shirk singled his first time up to bat. Base pads are full of Falcons. Nowhere to put this guy. The kick, the delivery. The pitch is just inside. Good breaking ball. Just must miss that inner portion of the plate. That's in, and that hits him. Hit by the pitch. That's going to put a runner on, bring a runner home to tie this ball game. So the hits batsman brings Jensen home from third. And we have a 3-3 ball game here, top of the second. That's going to get away from McCumber, and that's going to allow Schultz to score from third, 4-3. Everybody moving up a base. One and 0. Fouled away, 1 and 1 on Jacobson. One ball, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled away at the plate, 2 and 2, or excuse me, 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gets set, delivers, upstairs, 2 and 2. The pitch swung and missed, strike 3. That's going to end the inning, and that'll give Nielsen his second strikeout. But the Falcons score 2 to pull ahead 4-3 here in the second inning. And we'll be right back for the bottom half. Back here for the bottom of the second inning. Wolverines trail 4-3. It'll be Lane Johnson, Kane McCumber, and Quinn Mills here to face Hoppenworth here. Johnson takes one outside. Ball one. The 1-0. Johnson drives one foul. Off to the left. Over the backstop. 1-1. Johnson's going to ground one to the shortstop, Steggy. And the throw's a little offline, but the first baseman, Shirk, tags Johnson for out number 1. Brings in Kane McCumber. Catching tonight. Batting in the 10 spot. The pitch. Down low. One ball, no strikes. Hoppenworth sets, delivers. McCumber takes one chest high, ball 2. Again, we'll talk about the Wolverine varsity team has put up 30 runs in the last 4 games. 3-0. So the sticks are really coming alive for the varsity team. Hope they keep it going tonight. McCumber looks at strike 1, taken all the way on that 3-0 count. Moves the count 3-1. McCumber has himself a walk. Second walk given up by Hoppenworth. Brings in the leadoff man, Quinn Mills. We're going to have a pinch runner for McCumber. It is number, I think it's Dev Davis doing the pinch running. I could be wrong. Mills in the box, ready. Hoppenworth's pitch. Mills takes strike 1. Just a short lead over there. Mills looks at down low for ball 1, 1-1. Hoppenworth chases that runner back. Short lead. The pitch. Mills takes another one down low. 2-1. Two balls, one strike, one out. Way inside. 3-1 on Mills. Jacob Feeker on deck. Curveball misses outside, and that's going to be another walk. So 2 straight walks given up by Hoppenworth. Runners on first and second for the Wolverines. Brings in Feeker. Feeker takes a strike. The 0-1. Feeker's going to foul it away, and in the hole, 0-2. Got to protect here. Oh and 2 on Jacob Feeker. With runners on first and second, they take their lead. Hoppenworth's pitch. Grounded to the third, under the glove of Dedamore. Bobbled by the left fielder, Asher. And we have bases loaded on the single by Feeker. 5 hits now for the Wolverines. Brings in Aiden Nielsen. Hoppenworth pitch, strike 1. Oh and 1 on Nielsen. The next, strike 2. 0 and 2. The delivery. He's going to ground one foul. Lives to see another pitch. Oh and 2 yet. Hoppenworth nods, kicks, delivers. Got Nielsen looking. Outside corner. 2 outs. Strikeout number 2 by Hoppenworth. Brings in Gavin Jabrock. Jabrock's going to lift one high. Foul territory. Long run. Hits the bleachers. And Jabrock has him down 0-1. Base paths full of Wolverines. Jabrock's trying to get one across here with 2 outs here, bottom of the second inning. Jabrock takes ball 1. The pitch. Jabrock takes one inside. 2 and 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Base is loaded. The pitch. Jabrock's going to line one into left center field. That's going to score 2 for the Wolverines, possibly 3. Nope, Burns is going to hold Feeker up at third. Jabrock has himself his second double of the night. Brings in Jalen Haugen. in tight. 1-0. The pitch. Haugen swings and misses. Strike one. 1-1. Hoppenworth's next pitch. Lined into left field. Burns is going to wave the runner around. The throw comes home. He's safe. So the single by Haugen plates 2 for the Wolverines. Seven hits now for the Wolverines. Seven, 4. Pitches inside to Walston. There goes the runner. Strike number 1 on Walston. 1-1. One ball, one strike on Walston. Walston's going to drive one under the glove. Oops, his foot race got him in time. Wolverines strand 2, but score 4 and lead 7-4 here in the bottom of the second. We'll go to the top of the third after this. Back here for the top of the third inning. Wolverines bust out 4 in the bottom of the second, lead 7-4 now over the Falcons. Be Hoppenworth, Staggy, and Ammons to face Nielsen. Pitches up high, ball 1. One and 0. The pitch swung and missed. Strike 1. One and 1. Nielsen kicks and fires. Curveball got Hoppenworth out in front. 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Curveball just misses outside. 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, outside, full count. Swing and miss, strike 3. Out number 1. Strikeout number 3 for Nielsen. Brings in number 17, Steggy. The pitch, bending curveball, strike number 1. Nielsen's ready, kicks and fires. Grounded off to the right, foul. Steggy is in the hole, 0-2. The 0-2. Driven shallow. Jabrock out, circles around, makes the play. Out number 2. As Steggy flies out to Jabrock at second. Brings in Ammons. A lot of movement on that pitch, but it was outside. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Lifted high, foul. Puts the count even, 1-1. That pitch is also outside, 2-1. Lifted shallow. Jabrock on the running play, makes the play. Falcons go down in order and score nobody. Wolverines trail, lead 7-4. We'll go to the bottom of the third right after this. Back here for the bottom of the third inning. Wolverines lead 7-4. It'll be Julian Haugen, Levi Folkerts, and Lane Johnson to face Hoppenworth here. The pitch, outside, ball 1. Haugen's going to ground into the shortstop, bobbles it, and Haugen's going to be safe on the error. Brings in Folkerts. Haugen has his lead. Folkerts takes one high, ball one. Hoppenworth peers in at Ogle. Gets away. Folkerts is telling Haugen, get down to second, and he does. 2-0. Hoppenworth peers in. Kicks and delivers. Strike number one. 2-1. Folkerts grounds one to third. And Dedamore makes the play. Out number one. Haugen stays put, brings in Lane Johnson. Johnson drives one in the air, scooped up. Unassisted play for the first baseman, Shirk. 2 outs quickly. Brings in Kane McCumber. Hoppenworth's ready. Kicks and delivers. McCumber swings it. Strike number one. The 0-1. Holy cow. One and one. I'm not going to ask. Pitches outside. 2-1 on McCumber. The 2-1. McCumber takes strike two. 2-2. The 2-2. Ooh, just misses. Full count. Three and two. 2 outs. Runner on third. Got him looking. Out number 3. Wolverines leave one stranded. Plate nobody. Still lead 7-4. We'll go to the top of the fourth after this. back here to start the top of the fourth inning. Wolverines lead 7-4. It'll be Dedamore, Asher, and Ogle. Nielsen's first pitch of the fourth inning is outside. One 0. Driven into right center. Folkert's on the run. Gloves it. Gets it in. Dedamore has himself a single. Brings in Asher. Inside, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Dedamore has his lead at first. Strike number one. Evens the count. One and one. They chase Dedamore back. He's in there safely. The pitch. Swung and missed, strike two. One and two now on Asher. The pitch. Up the middle. Diving play by Mills comes up empty. And that's going to be a base hit also. So 2 base hits, 2 runners on. Brings in Ogle. Ogle grounded out to shortstop. His first time up to bat. Nielsen, long wait. Now he's ready. Slow curve. Misses, ball one. One and 0 on Ogle. Nielsen rocks and fires. Swing and miss, strike one. 1 and 1. Nielsen's ready. That one's outside. Good stop by McCumber to not let that one get to the fence and let the runners move up. 2 and 1. Strike two. 2 and 2 on Ogle. Here's the pitch. Oh, plunked him in the helmet. Moves everybody up and puts the base pads full of Falcons. Here in the bottom or top of the fourth, be Jensen, Schultz, and Penn. Jalen Haugen in on the grass at first. He's going to kick and fire. Fouled it away. 0 and 1. No balls, 1 strike. Base pads full of Falcons. Everybody has their lead. Went around. 0 and 2. Nielsen long look at the catcher, delivers, just misses upstairs, 1-2. One ball, two strikes, no outs, the pitch. That gets away. Here comes the Dedamore, and he's going to score easily. Everybody moves up a base. Makes it 5-7. 2-2 on Jensen. Strike 3 called on Jensen. 1 out, and Nielsen has himself the 4th strikeout. Brings in Schultz. The first pitch. Outside, ball 1. One and 0. Nielsen's going to rock and fire, and Schultz is going to swing through that. 1-1. Nielsen's ready for the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Need an out here. 2-1 on Schultz. 1 out. That one gets away from McCumber. Another run scores. 3-1 on Schultz, as it's a 6-7 ball game now. A couple passed balls have allowed 2 runs to score for AP. The 3-1. Strike 2, as he was about ready to take his walk down to first, and the umpire says not yet. The 3-2. There he has himself a walk. Runners on the corners for the Falcons. Nielsen starts Penn off with ball 1. As Nielsen chases Schultz back to first. He's in there in time. 1 ball, no strikes on Penn. There goes the runner. He's going to have himself second. 1-1 is the count on Penn. Nielsen is ready, delivers. Ball 2. The 2-1. Strike 2. 2-2. As there's time called. Jalen Haugen comes in just off the grass at first. 2-2. The pitch. Doesn't get away that far from McCumber, but it's a full count. Three and 2. Nielsen peers in at McCumber, is ready, and delivers. Down low, another walk. 4 walks given up now. Brings in the top of the order. And here comes Coach Burns. That's going to be it for Aiden Nielsen. Looks like we'll have a few subs coming around for the Wolverines. Looks like Jabrock's going to be your new pitcher. One gone here, top of the 4th inning. And the Jabrock's trying to get out of this jam. It'll be Shirk, Jacobson, and Hoppenworth. I think Brayson Downs is going to go to second for Jabrock. As Jabrock takes his warm-up pitches. Six, 7, probably be the last of the inning, as it's already 10 after 6. Jabrock's ready. Looks like a few changes have been made. Nielsen's going to be your first baseman. I have no idea who's the third baseman. Could be Rendles at third. Swung and missed, strike 1. Umpire wants to look at that ball. 0-1 on Shirk. We'll see him in the varsity lineup for AP. He'll be in right field tonight, I believe. The 0-1. Jabrock pumps in a strike. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Base pads full of Falcons. The pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3. Out number 2. Big strikeout there for the Wolverines. Oh and 2, or excuse me, 2 outs. No count on this guy, Jacobson. Jabrock sets, kicks, and fires. Strike number 1. Runners take their lead from their bases. Jabrock sets, fires. Swing and miss, strike 2. Now we got to get a strikeout here, but hold on to it, buddy. 0-2. Jabrock's pitch. Up high. 1-2. Excuse me. That's not Jabrock. That looks like gosh, and they call it a balk. Are you serious?
Yeah, his pause was too long.
Yep.
So just tell him. You can pause, but you can't sit there for that long.
Brings in the tying run.
All right, got you.
I can hear you now.
All
Now
right.
I can hear myself. 2-2.
I might have turned the wrong one down. So, all right. Well, I'm back.
Joe's back.
Mackenzie, happy birthday. In case anyone sees her, she's
The
22
2-2.
today.
Ooh, and Jabrock thought he had strike 3 and was walking off the hill, and umpire says, throw one more.
That's about like watching or throwing your bat too early.
Yep. The 3-2, driven high into center. Walston makes the play, and we're going to be tied going into the bottom of the 4th. As the Falcons leave 2, we'll be right back.
All right, back here for the bottom of the 4th inning.
Mills to lead it off. Takes ball 1 outside from Hoppenworth.
And we were corrected there during the half inning that Mills was the one on the mound.
Yes, not Jabrock.
As the relief.
Mills is up on the count, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch to Mills. Inside, 3-0.
Well, and with all the guys in the dugout, as you said, the assumption is this is it right here.
Mm-hmm. That's going to get away from the catcher, Ogle, and Mills is going to hustle down to first with a base on balls. Brings in Jacob Feeker. Oh, I need that. Feeker. Pair of singles. Looking to hit the ball hard again. Hoppenworth.
Show bunt.
Yep.
Pulls back.
Mills.
Strike 1. Mills easily in there. Well, get him in scoring position now.
0-1. On Feeker. Hoppenworth's ready. The pitch. Ooh,
Oh,
Feeker swings
Feeker.
that one inside. Mercy did the pirouette and everything.
Swung out of his shoes.
Yes. Oh and 2.
And
That's
got
gonna.
it.
Feeker's gonna wear that one.
And should after swinging at the pitch before it.
Should have, yeah. Brings in Aiden Nielsen.
Right here, Wolverines in a really good spot to get one across and end this.
No outs, 2 on. Nielsen 1 for 2. There goes the runner from second. In there safely.
And Feeker
Feeker's going to move up to second. So we have runners in scoring position right now. On a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Make that 2-0. That pitch was high and outside. The pitch. Nielsen looks at ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Hoppenworth. Nielsen flash and bunt. That's going to hit Nielsen.
Well, bases can be juiced here for Kerbrock. Nobody out. Just put something in
Yep.
deep in the grass.
Yep. And you got speed on third. So anything out in the outfield could have a play at the plate. The first pitch to Jabrock. He's going to ground it up the middle, and that's going to be through. Burns is waving Feeker around. The throw is cut off, and the Wolverines score 2. On the single by Jabrock, he's 3 for 3 tonight. Pair of doubles and a single.
Well, Wolverines lead this one 9-7. Play out the bottom half of the order here.
Yep. Brings in Bryson Downs. He'll be batting in place of Jalen Haugen. The pitch. Downs is going to line one into right. Coming on is the right fielder and makes the play.
Yep, both runners back. Nice play out there.
That was number 20, Asher.
Yeah.
Yep. Out number 1. Brings in Aiden Walston. Runners take their lead. The pitch. Walston's going to lift one lazily. Foul.
Catcher got caught up in his feet as he tried to go get that one.
Oh and 1 on Walston. Oh, what do we have here?
No, must have been guys too far out of the dugout.
Oh and 1 on Aiden Walston, the center fielder. Walston's going to dang near go to his knees and try and hit that one. Fouls that one away. Oh and 2. 1 out, 2 on. The pitch. Walston takes one up high. 1 and 2. Oh. 1 and 2. 1 out. The pitch. Walston swings and misses. Strike 3. Out number 2. Strikeout number 4. For Hoppenworth brings in. That's not
Rindles, number 1.
Rindles. Yep. Caleb Rendles. Rendles takes a strike number 1. Oh and 1 on Rendles. The pitch. He's fighting it off. Rolls over the dugout of AP. Down in the count. 0 and 2. Wolverines up 9-7. Bottom of the 4th. The 0-2.
Yeah.
Got him looking. Strike 3. Is that going to be the end of the ball game? I don't know.
Doesn't look like it.
Nope. Looks like we're going to be playing some more. All right. We'll be back for the top of the 5th.
All right, back here for the top of the 5th inning. Looks like Hoppenworth leading off for the Falcons.
Be the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Falcons. Hoppenworth, Staggy, and Ammons to face Quinn Mills here. Mills ready. Rocks and fires the first pitch. Strike 1. Oh and 1 on Hoppenworth. The next. Swung through that one. 0 and 2.
Pulled the string a little bit on that one.
Just a little. No balls. 2 strikes on Hoppenworth. Mills's pitch. Got him looking. Strike 3. Out number 1. Brings in Steggy, the shortstop.
That's right.
Driven off to the right. Hey, golf cart. That is.
Tried to get him.
Tried to. Missed it.
I think when I drove back up, I purposely went around to see the softball score. It looked like that one was 7-5 as well, but I
Really?
don't guarantee that. We were up.
That one's driven to the right side. Nielsen makes the play. Steps on the bag for out number 2.
Well, I'm probably down to the last out here because you're at 6:27.
Yep.
About a half hour to get everything ready. And
get our PA announcer up here.
Well,
That
20
might-
minutes before he needs to come
That
up.
might take a half hour. Mills throws one in the dirt. 1-0. First time he's fallen behind on the AP hitters. Dedamore on deck if Ammons would reach.
Nope.
Almost did on that one. Got out of the way. 2-0. Mills ready. Rocks and fires. 3-0. On Ammons. The pitch. That one's going to skip in there.
Fell off the mound on that one.
Brings in Dedamore. That softball game is 11-6. Top of in the 5th inning. Dedamore takes strike 1. Oh and 1. Dedamore has hit the ball hard the last couple times. That pitch is upstairs. Good job by McCumber to
climb the ladder.
Climb the ladder to get that one. Took all he had to get that one. Whoa, hold on. Well, we got a balk again. Seen quite a few of them tonight.
Well, I wonder because that's going to obviously something these umpires are looking for. And one of the things Lou likes to do in the varsity or for the varsity game is he likes to pause and
1 and 2 on Detmore. The 1-2 delivery. Detmore lifts one shallow. Folkert's on the run, makes the play. Out number 3.
And
Falcons leave 1.
That's going to be it.
And that'll be your ball game. Wolverines win this one 9-7. Join us on the varsity stream as we'll bring you the varsity game in about a half hour.
Yeah, we'll be back when we're back.
Yep.
All right.